The title of the story is Letters. Time for Dion ran like sand through a child's fingers. Hours passed by in a blur, minutes tumbling over each other. He barely closed his eyes at night before he was opening them again to stinking daylight. He rose from his bed, groggy-headed, from a night too short for even a dream of flying time. And while he was still trying to order his thoughts, to gather the strength to brush his teeth, night fell again. His biological clock began to go awry. He woke up one morning to find he had wet the bed. Odion loved his mother better than anything in the world. Her expectation of him were his dreams for himself. She had dedicated her life to bringing up her only son as a well-rounded individual. A job she declared was doubly hard as it was singly done. However, despite the sacrifices and the bitterness that sits through her sanctuary whenever puberty threw obstacles in her way, she, on the whole, expressed satisfaction with the person her efforts had molded. The fact that his mother had never married, despite numerous offers, was a cross Odin had to accept as one he would forever carry. That he was the son of a runaway father who had not even awaited the birth of his excuse, and that his mother had refused her own mother's insistence that she had brought the child. These were the vocations that, like mules, pinned him fast to an undying guilt and gratitude. At the crack of dawn on the day of Odion's 18th birthday, his mother woke him from sleep with a kiss on the lips, and with somber gravitas declared her work done. Over a special breakfast of burnt oatmeal and soggy akara, special for the deliberate deplorateness of the cooking, she presented him with a bundle of letters so thick they must have contained in them a whole lifetime. They were from the runaway father, she said. The letters declared an undying love for the missing piece of a broken life. They made excuses and summarily discarded them. Their pages psychoanalyzed the decision for which the writer expressed an unfathomable regret in every sentence. After 2 days of uninterrupted reading, during which time his mother's hold on him inexplicably waned, Odion came to a decision: he would forgive his father. But how to relate his verdict to a mother who had always foreseen betrayal? This dilemma weighed on Odion like a matricide. He mulled over it day and night, the hours passing by in a blur, minutes tumbling over each other. One day he woke to find he had wet the bed. He walked up to his mother that morning with a patch on his pajama fronts. "This is what you have turned me to," he said. "This is what you have made me. For fear of you, I poisoned myself. All these years you lied to me. You hid my father from me. You said he didn't love me, but he does. You told me only you cared, but you don't. I'm a man now. I have made my decision. I will go to my father." Odion turned and headed for the doorway that swam before his eyes. His mother overcame her speechlessness at the same moment his foot touched the doorstep. "What if I told you I wrote those letters?" she said, her voice chilly with disdain. "What if I told you I wrote them to show you and to prove to myself that I have indeed succeeded? You will never be a man."